Y'all, I saw this and I was like, okay, I gotta do a reaction. Oh my god. Oh my god. I saw the thumbnail. I'm gonna make sure the thumbnail is in my thumbnail. Okay? This is one of those, not today. I can tell already. This is another, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. This is another, ain't nobody got time for that. I bet you. Let's check this out. Right now.
In the district tonight, a 12-year-old girl arrested accused of committing multiple robberies. Fox 5's Shomari Stone has the details from Northeast.
That right there is just ridiculous. A 12-year-old girl. 12? Did they say what city?
People are stunned that the robbery
Ocean
suspect
City?
is just 12 years old.
Where's it at?
One of those robberies happening right here near the Noma Gallaudet U New York Avenue Metro Station.
New York.
Riders tell me as they get off trains that they can't believe
I was
that
like, it had to be somewhere hard. It couldn't have been no happy little suburb.
the suspect is 12 years old. Let's roll some video to show you more about these
That
robberies.
is ridiculous.
Police say the 12-year-old and a group of juveniles were out here on the 200 block of M Street Northeast trying to steal someone's bike but snatching their groceries instead and running away around 7:45 last Wednesday night. Around just 20 minutes later, someone is riding a scooter on the Metropolitan Branch Trail near the 1300 block of 2nd Street Northeast. Detectives say the 12-year-old girl and a group of juveniles grabbed the rider's book bag, stealing the scooter and a cell phone. And then this past Sunday, that's when
Took groceries, then took a scooter, woo, and cell phone.
police tracked down one of the suspects, that 12-year-old girl, charging her with all the robberies. People who live in the neighborhood
Wait, what?
are shocked and a cell phone. And then this past Sunday, that's when police tracked down one of the suspects, that 12-year-old girl, charging her with all the robberies. People who live in the neighborhood are shocked that the suspect is so young.
Yeah.
Where her mother at? Where this little girl mother at? Where they role models at? Where's the adults? That's the question we all trying to figure out.
It's a sad and unfortunate, reality that we live in.
And tonight, police tell me that they are
They had to put the funniest interview on. Whoever's the loudest or the most ghetto or the silliest or the goofiest. It don't matter. To tell you the truth, it's a part of good TV. Look at your mother.
continuing this investigation. And
He's right, though.
There are other juveniles.
He didn't say nothing wrong
in these robberies. Well, if you have any information, call DC Police. There
Good
is a
Lord.
up to $1,000.
He was the highlight. Good Lord, man. Oh. First of all, you got 12-year-olds running around robbing people. I mean, I don't even really need to speak to how deep of a problem that is. I grew up in a relatively tough neighborhood. I wouldn't have called it tough, but relatively. There were aspects of it, you know? And I didn't know nobody robbing nobody at that age. Now, to contrast that, I had cousins that grew up in Camden, New Jersey. Enough said. If you know nothing about Camden, New Jersey, just look it up. Okay? At one time, it was the most violent city in America. I used to service that city, selling security systems for a particular company at that time. So, even when I went there, I really had no problems. It was usually people that were involved in stuff that were the victims of most of the violence. You know what I'm saying? I worked for Pepsi at one time, and I remember somebody there we knew, his boyfriend had been taken out. And it was because he was on somebody's corner, and they told him to leave, and he didn't leave. And they caught him out there a few more times or something like that, and they just rolled up on him. I was just like, good Lord. So he was involved in the illegal activities. I tended, because I serviced the area for home security, I was always out there selling a security system to somebody. You know what I mean? They had a habit of robbing people, of course, and stealing copper pipes out of the basements, because a lot of the older homes had copper pipes. Yeah, so. But anyway, at that time, I didn't hear about nothing, even when I was serviced, about no 12-year-olds running around robbing people. Even in Camden. Now, maybe it was happening, but I wasn't hearing nothing about it. That's ridiculous. Reminds me of when coming up, you know, dudes started doing drive-bys at that time in the 90s. And I remember, you know, people would, you know, for no damn reason. And, you know, a lot of the old heads was just like, well, he was growing up, ain't none of this stuff. Like, if you heard about somebody getting, you know, that was like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, we fought hand to hand, and that was it. Maybe somebody got jumped. Maybe it was a bunch of us all fighting. That was it. Nobody was, you know, taking each other out like this. Anyway, 10 million subscribers.